Hi, and welcome to your Wellness Wednesday video. The flower essence that came up today is the flower essence of Yerba Santa, and it came up under the area of tension. This essence helps to, um, it helps our heart and chest area. So it talks about like if you're feeling congested in your lungs and things like that, or you're feeling kind of like heaviness in your chest, it helps with that physically, because what's kind of happening underneath that is that we are holding on to emotions and not allowing them to flow. And so, what this herb really, or what this essence really helps with, is a free flowing of emotions and the ability to experience pain, grief, sorrow, all the feelings that we associate with being negative or being difficult, the ones we tend to shove down, the ones we tend to ignore, or the ones we tend to not want to experience. It helps us to experience those. And I really like the word, it says positive melancholy. So it allows us, it not only helps us to release that, but it helps us to feel and recognize that that's part of the process of life. That feeling those feelings is part of life. And so when we allow them to flow through our heart, we clear them from our body and we clear that congestion. And we allow ourselves to really open up to the free flowing of life. And it says to harmonize our breathing and feeling. And so it's a beautiful essence for those who are kind of dealing with grief or sadness, or kind of any of that is coming up from within. Maybe it's been stuffed for a while and it's coming up in ways, or maybe you are aware that you are not dealing with it and you are consciously trying to keep it from coming through, trying to stay positive, trying to not feel the emotions, because you don't want to go to those depths. This is an essence that will help you deal with that. So again, the essence is called Yerba Santa. Yerba Santa. I had to listen to that on Google. But what it does is it restores the temple space in your heart, making it more spacious and light filled. And it does that by helping us to reestablish our heart as a sacred place and experience the world with renewed emotional presence, and allows us to feel those full ranges of emotions. And again, this could show up as constricted feelings in the heart, chest. It talks about lung disorders or diseases of the lungs, like lung congestion, pneumonia, asthma, those kind of things. And it is really helping. I'm just reading it because it's way better than what I'm coming up with. Um, it helps us to deal with the intense forces of grief and sadness, and promotes the release of trauma and emotional impurities. So again, it helps us to reclaim and own, and release kind of those things that we've been maybe avoiding, those levels of grief and sadness, and yeah, those are the two that are really kind of coming up. And it will help on various layers, because there's some layers that we understand where the grief is coming from, and maybe we've not consciously addressed those, but it also helps with kind of the grief that we're not even really totally aware is there. So if this resonates, to call in the essence of Yerba Santa, simply close your eyes and take a deep breath and repeat after me. I ask for the essence of Yerba Santa to enter my energy field, energy body, and physical consciousness with the help of the divine. I ask for the flower essence of Yerba Santa to assist me with a free flowing of emotions, positive melancholy, and the harmonizing of my breathing and feeling. I ask for the flower essence of Yerba Santa to manifest, to integrate. And then wherever you're feeling it, just put your hands there and then say stabilize. and just breathe that in. And when you feel the energy is kind of shifted and moved, or is shifting and moving, allow that to happen and assist it in any way that you're guided to. And of course, as always, if you're interested in a personal healing session to help you learn some soul lessons and get in touch with kind of what's going on, then please DM me, or you can reach out on my website or through email. I'm happy to help. I wish you all the very best and much love.